Gonna set everything up. Make sure you share everything with all your friends. Hi, babe. Yo, 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 yo. What's up, Carlos? What's up, Andrew? We gonna start this up, boing. Oh, snap, already. Did we just get... We just got ourselves another patron. Stella, be quiet. Yeah, Joseph wants... Yeah, boy. Let me know. Let me read it real quick. Alright. Hey, Dan. Before you start, I was hoping for some advice. I haven't ridden in about 4 years. I'm looking at a 2015 Shadow Phantom. Do you have any idea? Jeez, I can't even talk right now. Any advice for getting back into this? Living in LA. So Shadow Phantom's a good bike. Shadow Phantom's a really good bike. To get back into it, especially if it's been 4 years, you might be really rusty. So I would take an MSF. I think in California they do Total Control. So, or not Total Control, but Lee Parks. So you're gonna probably have to find one of his beginner classes. But I would literally start a beginner class if you're getting back into it. It's well worth the cost. If you already have your Shadow Phantom, if you're going to get a Shadow Phantom already, there should be like a beginner BRC2 type class where you bring your own bike. I think that would be worth it also. That's basically what I do. I would take a class. I always recommend taking a class because you're going to get expert hands-on stuff, and that's very, very, very important. That's kind of where I'm at right there. Kind of where I'm at right there. Ask your questions. Andrew Aiden, probably not. I would, if you have a bike, that'd be something that you could easily practice on. And thank you, Cole. Yeah, we hit 100,000, 100,000. That's what I mean. Jeez, I can't even speak. Close this door up. Curtis, I got into motorcycles by, let's see, the higher. I got into motorcycles. Matt got me into motorcycles, and it basically allowed me to just start this whole up. So I didn't have a motorcycle. I remember riding just bikes, having a great time. I needed a new vehicle. Or I wanted a new vehicle, so Matt convinced me to go ahead and get a Harley. That's what I did back in November 2011, and that's what I just did. I just started doing that, and then I got into safety about 5 years ago, though. I didn't really try a safety thing until about 5 years ago. Oh, didn't take you out. Dude, I saw some of those pictures, man. That sucks, dude. Glad you're doing better. Guys, if you'd like to support the stream, you'd like to support what we do, think about becoming a YouTube member. Okay, there's that link right there. YouTube membership, it's only $1.99, and you get all the emojis. Your name turns green, and you get a mustache like Joseph Franklin. Awesome, Joseph. How do you avoid... Okay, so let's see. Okay, so how do you avoid low siding? I'm a new rider, and I see a lot of people doing it. Yes. So Chris Lechuga, low siding. So a lot of that has to do with improper body positioning and turning the bike down. So you're using way less tire than you should. Also applying too much brake. It's a traction issue, really, at the end of the day. There's many reasons and stuffs that happen when it comes to low siding. It's a traction issue. You have 3 things. Let me see if I can find it while we're doing this. So I'm going to come back to this question. It's easier to show you and demonstrate. It's easier to show you. Motorcycle traction pie chart. Let's see if they have it. I know it's in the... There we go. Somebody tried. Nope. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Let me get my total control book. See, this is one of the reasons why I really recommend getting a book. So also another thing I'm testing out in this stream, let's go ahead and switch it over to my face. You guys can keep asking questions. One thing I'm testing, I still got my tag on from a shirt. Matt gave me this shirt. This is the Indian FTR 1200. It's a great shirt. I love it. So thank you, Matt. Motives with Matt. So I got my books. This is one reason why I say I recommend all these things, and I'll still answer some of you guys' questions. I want to see if I can find there we go. There we go. Okay, one second. Let me go ahead. It's gonna look funky real quick. Okay. So you got the cornering. So there's gonna be like a little, it's like auto focusing because I want you guys to see it. So this is to answer your question. All right, so the cornering, acceleration, cornering, deceleration. So you got three things basically. See the green, blue, and red. So the green, you have acceleration. That's taking up some traction on your tires. Deceleration is you're braking or slowing down, and that takes up traction on your tires. The cornering, left to right, takes up traction on your tires. So a lot of people, when they low side, they're either accelerating way too much for their tires' traction limits, and then it loses traction, and then they slide. They're either also decelerating, which means that they're applying way too much brake in a turn because they're already cornering, and they lose a lot of traction, and then they low side. Another thing is applying too much cornering pressure. So you see the cornering left or right. Let's say you're accelerating, and then you apply even more cornering, which is lowering the bike. You're scraping hard parts or whatever it is. You lose traction. So you have to have a very good marriage of all three: acceleration, cornering, deceleration. So you don't want to use too much of one, and it's going to cause some issues. So this is from the Total Control book, the High Performance Street Riding Techniques. Let me go ahead and do this. There we go. So it's off. And now I'm not in focus. Great. Let's get me back in focus. There we go. So that's what that is. So the best thing you could do is not accelerate too hard in a turn, do not brake too hard in a turn, and do not lean too hard in a turn. All right. So that was a long explanation. Hopefully it helped you out a little bit. Let's see. Okay. How do you avoid low side? Okay. What is your favorite motorcycle? Right now, Tom Bob Boy, my favorite motorcycle is my FTR 1200S. It's my absolute favorite bike. Hey, you mentioned a dirt riding the other day. Do you have a dirt bike now? So Tommy M, I have my Indian FTR 1200S. It's a flat tracker style bike. I plan on maybe taking some fire roads with it. Had another practice session last night. All of your videos and tips have been valuable. Thank you so much. SHEA, nice. Is there a MotoJitsu training in Canada, or is it just in the US? Mark, I don't know. That's up to him. MotoJitsu, he's based out of San Diego, so I'm sure there's nothing Canadian. Roy Walls, hi DDFM. I did not pass the written test. You lost $275 for? No. Did you? Did you take it at the MSF? Because that's ridiculous. If you lost that, they should give you another opportunity. If you're near, Suzuki SV650 or DRZ 400 SM to get back in the saddle after a few years off. My last bike was a DR350 Dual Sport. So I'm assuming you're gonna want something like Dual Sporty. I want a DRZ 400 really bad, and you want to get the Supermoto. So that's mainly on-road stuff. It's really up to you. Sit on the bike, see if you like it. I like the DRZ, and there's nothing really wrong with the SV650. If you want a dual sport, you could probably find the DRZ 400 that's not the Supermoto version and kind of do true dual sporting. Just started riding again after 12-year break. Your videos are great. Thanks for what you do. Thanks, man. Thank you. What do you recommend as a good starter bike that's easy to work on yourself? The Honda Rebel 300 or 500 is a really easy bike, and it's new. So there's not a lot that can go wrong with it. All right, let's answer some of these questions. If you want a sport bike, a Ninja 300, something like that. Or even like a TW200 or a Van. Own a Shadow Spirit, rented a lowrider this last week and fell in love. Yeah, it's when you ride a new bike, and you just love it. All right, sorry, I'm gonna be skipping some of these. Hey Dan, when you go Wild Angels, when you go on the road, will you go out with people like you do with Nikki and tell them the proper way to ride on the road? If it's just one person, then yeah. If I meet somebody, I'll probably do something. That'd be fun. So about the low side thing, I always hear don't lower the bike so much, protect the girlfriend, but doesn't less bike lean equals less turning radius due to tire geometry? Yes and no, Nikki. So you can turn fast by using the whole tire geometry type thing and pushing the bike down, but you lose a lot of traction to the cornering aspect. You don't have a lot for the deceleration, acceleration. When you lean your upper body, you're applying forces to the bike to where it's going to want to turn. So traction isn't a matter of how much tire you have. Traction and friction is about how much weight you have on that point of like the object. So if I have like my hand, it's about how much weight. So if you're still applying that much weight when you're turning your body like that to your tires, you're going to have a lot of traction and it's still going to turn. It's still going to turn. Yeah, it's really high above what I know when it comes to physics, but it still turns very much because the weight is towards the inside. Thanks, Tom Burr. You boy. Yeah, the silver plate one's going to be nice. Any tips on buying a first motorcycle? Tom Bob Boy. Tips: make sure you have a budget. Sit on a bunch of bikes. Find the bike that feels comfortable to you. Then from there, figure out what size engine and everything you need for distance. You know what you're going to use it for: long distance, short distance, in town. And if it's new, you're pretty much you're pretty good. If it's used, you're gonna have to look for a few more things. And Fortnite has a really good video on that, on buying used. All right. There we go. Sorry, we got to start. We got to get going. We got to do it because I saw somebody said they're barely on their lunch break. Thanks, gotcha. So guys, if you leave the video, make sure you hit that like button on the way out. Okay. All right, here we go. You guys ready? All right. So what we do here on these Moto live streams is that we go over the accidents. And then we figure out what happened. Already you can tell there's a lot of tar snakes. And this is a pretty interesting situation up in Europe. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you guys keep commenting. And I turned on low latency on this video. So your guys' comments should be almost instantaneous to the chat. Like, this should be instantaneous. And I know you guys are talking about, why is there a delay? Why is there a delay? Well, we're testing out a non-delay portion. It just means that later on the videos aren't going to be the best. So this doesn't support like super duper high playback. So what you guys can do is become YouTube members. I'm just kidding. I don't know. Become a YouTube member. Help support the channel. $1.99. All right, here we go. All right. Now you're right behind that person. Nope. You already screwed up. You already screwed up, buddy. Oh, what's going to happen there? Oh, no. Okay. All right. Impatience. Ooh-wee. Thank you, Joseph. The sidewalk escape. So this guy is lane filtering as is, and he decides he doesn't like this. He does not like this. So, first of all, here we go. So, impatience with speed. This right here, sidewalks and concrete do not have the same traction as asphalt. So, what do you think's going to happen when you have a bunch of cars? And I mean, this is just idiotic. He's speeding for no reason. He has one thing on his mind, which is to get to the front. He does not care about this intersection. When you're riding like this, you're not caring about the intersection. This guy's going to turn out in front of him. And we just talked about low siding. So what happened here was this guy applied a lot of rear brake. Watch his front end start to swerve. Right there. That's his rear tire sliding out from underneath him. He's going to low side. And there's the full drop. The bike hit the car, or the truck, I'm sure. He's wearing, looks like motorcycle gloves, but it's a hoodie. And just some regular boots and some pants. All right. That was an idiotic move. So how do we prevent that? Just don't ride on the sidewalk and look like an idiot. Yep. Yep. Not riding your own ride. Not riding your own ride on this one. So it looks like everybody's... I don't know why the guy stopped, but he wasn't paying this other guy wasn't paying attention. Alright. Let me see real quick. I want to see why he wanted to stop. Okay, because everyone else was stopping. You see there's a car in front of this semi right here. They're stopping. Alright. So what happened here? So everyone's passing this slower person. Now I understand you're in a group ride. Do not do this though. In a group ride, you go when you can go. You do not go when everyone else goes. So if everyone else is doing this, I don't know why everybody else is in line. So if this person's passing, I'm still in my lane. I'm still in my lane. Once it's safe for me, I'm gonna pass. There's no reason to all of you guys do this. So do not do this. Because this is what can happen. You don't know when this person's like, screw it, I can't make it, I'm going to get back in line, which looks like it's about to happen. This motorcyclist is like, no, let's do it. And then there's an impact. So you got 1, 2, 3 people at least involved in this accident. We have a huge line of people stopped up here. It's just, this guy, they're riding in a group mentality. You cannot ride in this group mentality. You need to ride your own ride. It just so happens that there's other people riding to the same destination. That's what it is. Everyone's just riding to the same destination in a staggered formation, but you're still riding your own ride. What's up, Matt? How you doing? Yeah, so they're stopping. Everybody's stopping. The motorcyclist in the back wasn't paying attention and hit the other person. I want to say this is a track, but it's not. It's a beautiful road. Alright, we're not going to ride like this. It looks like a track. Nope, it's not a track. Oh, tank slapper. Car scared him. That took him a little while to get up. Seemed like a little dazed and confused. What's up, aggro? How you doing? Yeah, this is a public road. I saw 120. I want to say that this was miles per hour, but look at that. See the forces on that? So this is a tank slapper, and this was caused by the front brake. See the right hand? So he slams that front brake, and immediately, look at that, immediately. So he's going to reach for the front brake. So now he has his fingers on it. He pulls, and there it is. Immediate. So too much front brake, which caused loss of traction to the front tire. It gained traction, it lost traction, but within a second, it's on the ground. That's way too much front brake. And he's riding way too fast for this incident. So guys, if you're riding, and let's say you're riding at any type of speed, maybe a little bit more than the speed limit, right here it's a blind turn. So right here, this should be something. It should be something in your gut saying, "Do not go fast around this turn. Leave yourself some room." All these things. ABS might have done something here because it wouldn't have locked up that front tire, but ABS in this situation can only do so much. Really just need to be not speeding like this on a public road because you got traffic. You have traffic. It's a beautiful road. It just, if it was closed off, it would be so much better. Hopefully going to celebrate 100K by buying my first bike. Should be looking at one tomorrow. Nice! The first aid kit? Yeah, so SHEA. Guys, I have a first aid kit that I found on Amazon. Let me Let me go to my Amazon. So there's a first aid kit that I actually really like. It's not the same one that I have, but it's one that I really like. So that's important. Let me go to my page. I have an Amazon page. It's where I have all my t-shirts also. So if you guys are wondering what I'm looking at. So I got an Amazon page. See, I actually got all this stuff. So anyways, let's go back. Let's see. Let's see what others see. There we go. All right, so I got my gear, my favorite books, and my t-shirts. So my gear, it has a first aid kit that I like, and then it has all my other gear that I have. So if you guys are wondering what type of gear I have, here it is. Here's a lot of all of this stuff. All right, so this is the first aid kit that I found that I thought was really good for what it is. It's only $50. You're going to have to add a few things to it, and you get different colors. That's pretty cool. You're going to have to add a few things to it, like more gloves and a few other things. So there's that. Yeah, I know, the beardless guy on the Amazon page. It's insane. Techno Bobber, no, I haven't gotten a pair. Right now, mine are still doing pretty well. So I'm 15 and think about getting a bike. I can only get a license for 50cc. So my question is, should I get a 50cc moped or wait a couple years and get a more powerful bike? Get yourself a 50cc, and then if you're going to wait a couple more years to get a more powerful bike, those couple years you can already be practicing good skills. 50cc is a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, mopeds and all those things are awesome. Alright, so here we go. I think we've seen... Whoa! Did not turn at all. He got freaked out by that. He went wide. Oh, we've seen this one. I remember the Cody poop.
Ouch.
Wow, it's like a 1 second delay, if that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think I'm good.
Yeah, scooters are really good in town. Alright, so we're going to go back. This guy freaked out. Alright, so this guy's he's riding. He looked down real quick to kind of see where he was at. He probably looked at his mirrors. But this trailer, it's going a little bit narrow around this turn. So the back tire is inside this guy's lane. So what he's doing, he's moving off to the right, but he's not paying attention. He's not paying attention, and he went off the road. This is what I don't understand. So he went way off the road. He just wasn't paying attention. So if this situation ever happens, guys, with you guys, where you have another truck or something, just keep going. Just keep maintaining your space, and you could slow down if needed. Remember, this truck driver is not gonna just be over in your lane for funsies. They're just making a turn. So just go nice and straight. Stay in lane position 3 if you want to. But this guy just went a little too far. Wasn't paying attention. Wasn't paying attention. Yeah, it's super focused on the trailer. And it sucks that he got poop on him. All right, so Sunday morning ride. Yeah, Monkey, Johan BB1, a Honda Monkey would be badass. Would be badass. So I'm looking over here. 489 guys, 11 more patrons, and we do the whole USA tour. So make sure you guys swing on by. We're also doing a giveaway. So there's another thing. So let me put this away. I gave this away last month. All right. So we got REVZILLA gift cards, everybody. REVZILLA gift cards. We're going to be giving these away. So first place is going to get $400 in REVZILLA gift cards. Second place is going to get $100. Third, fourth, and fifth is going to get a bunch of other cool things. Also, I just got an email from Get Lowered Cycles. We might be doing full-on gear package giveaways. Who knows? We'll see. Every month. We'll see. I'm going to try work my magic with Get Lowered Cycles. So guys, swing on by REVZILLA, and we'll see what we can do. I mean, I think the gear packages would be really good, and then like maybe like twice a year, I put aside some money and I get. They're mainly cruiser, but they have helmet, the gear stuff. Like Gaylord Cycles has a lot of hard parts for cruisers, like Harley Davidson. But at the same time, they have gear for anything. So I get Shoei helmets, you can get Arai helmets, you can get all those things. Same thing with gear. So. Yeah, maybe twice a year I save a little bit and do a beginner bike giveaway, and then they put up a gear giveaway. That'd be sweet. Philos, I don't know, man. I thought it was coming up soon. Awesome, Lady Tao. That'd be great. That'd be great. Still can't believe you drove all the way from Michigan. What's up, Keone07? So, guys, if you would like to enter into these giveaways, there you go. There's that link. Enter into the giveaway. All right, so we got shade, sun, shade, sun, shade, sun. So that's going to mess up a little bit. See how it blinds you? Oh! Dolly, I don't think so. No, the main thing, well, gift cards can go international, but I don't think you can order anything from REVZILLA if you're international. All right. Sunday morning ride. Okay, so we're in the morning. So dusk and dawn. So dusk, dawn type times is when animals like to do their thing, right? Dusk and dawnish, right? I don't know. Dolly. So dusk till dawnish is a big issue. So right here, you see how you can't see anything? That's kind of how your eyes work. You can't see much in the shade, and you have a sun in your eyes right here. And you see how it changes? Well, that changes a lot quicker on a camera. So right now you can see everything with your eyes. So your pupils change. Then right here, when it goes back into the sun, see how it's blinding? That right there happens to you in your eyes, so it reduces your visibility. So that's why I say when it comes to the shade, not shade, shade, not shade, it really, really messes with you. You got to pay extra careful. It's pretty much a lower visibility type situation. Treat it like you're riding at night. So right here, you can't see anything. You cannot see anything whatsoever. And then what's that happens right when he goes into the shaded area? Boom. There's zero time. Zero time. This is one of those situations where there's not much you can do other than keep looking ahead and being extra vigilant. Okay. What's up, Rocky? How you doing? You have to be extra vigilant when it comes to animals like this, and it's just one of those shitty situations where this is where wearing full gear will help you a lot. If you're not wearing full gear, it's going to be a big issue when it comes to any type of animals. What's up, Super Mario? Yep. That will do it. Not much you can do. That's a huge animal to get hit by. A little bit too wide. Just not counter steering. Ah, that's gotta hurt. Yeah, he's hurting. Alright, is his buddy's gonna show up? No. Alright. So, I want to know where these roads are. Because this is like that same road where the other guy went off the road. And they're beautiful looking roads. They're tiny, though. They're tiny roads. No centerline stripe. No shoulder. And possible animals coming out from any direction. Because there's plenty of places for them to hide and jump out. So that's the first thing that I think about when I'm riding a road like this. I'm not the type of person that thinks, wow, this is I mean, I said it, but it's like, this isn't such a beautiful road. I can't wait to go speeding on it. So to me, it's like, well, no shoulder, no centerline stripe, small road, blind curves, animal possibility. Those are all those things that kind of come out. Oh, where's it? Let me. Right here, this is a blind turn. didn't understand the speed and the turn on that and went wide. Now, all he had to do was commit to the turn. So when you guys get into this situation, let's go back just a little bit more. So if you get back into this situation, so this is a blind turn. You see how you can't see around? You cannot see around this. So that means you should slow down. It's always easier to add speed after the fact than it is to decrease speed in the middle of a turn. So if you go into this turn too fast, okay, let's say you didn't decrease your speed, you didn't do what you're supposed to do, and you went too fast. Right here, he went too fast for his own perceived, just here, nice. If his own can't even think right now. His own version of too much speed. What you can do is just apply more counter steering. Just apply more, commit, aggressive, aggressive, aggressive. Apply more, apply more, apply more. Yes, you're going to be like, oh crap, I went too fast. Oh crap, oh crap. But then you need to think in your head, oh crap, oh, apply more, apply more, apply more, apply more. And you'll make it out of that turn. Okay? Right there, he freaked out and straightened up. You see how he straightened up? So we're going to go back 5 seconds real quick. Half speed. So watch him make the turn. He's starting to turn. Starting to turn. And then right here. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Straighten up, straighten up, straighten up. No. That's that perception of speed. There you go. His perception of speed. Thank you so much. So the thing is, he was going into the turn. His perception of speed was off. And he decided to straighten up because that's a natural reaction. Just like when you're doing a tight turn from a stop, your natural reaction is put your foot down. But what you should do is put your foot or more weight on the outside peg, so now the bike's more upright and you're still looking. So in this situation where it's oh crap, your natural reaction, instead of putting your foot down, it's to straighten up and then try to brake, your natural reaction should change to more and more and more and more and more. Okay? All right. Matt, nice. Thank you, man. Let's go ahead. 490. So that's a lot of pain right there. We hit 490, guys. 10 more patrons. 10 more patrons, boys. All right. Oh, another animal. Near miss. Look, look, look. Oh. He hit it. Yep, he hit it. Yeah, squirrels. Yeah, squirrels are tiny enough to where you can run over squirrels. Oh my gosh. You just gotta watch out for those roads. There's not much you can do with animals unless you see it beforehand, but they're so quick. Animals are so quick, there's not much you can do. There's not much you can do other than wear full gear and prepare yourself. $100 miles an hour. There's traffic, dude. What are you doing? 120, applying too much front brake. His traction control kicked on. Was that a cop? No, it's a cab. Wasn't paying attention. Oh, traction control's already on. So 89 miles an hour. He's pushing the limit of his bike. Okay, so this is why I say don't do this kind of stuff in traffic, because he freaks out right here. So he finally straightened up. So he might have applied the brakes while he's at a lean. See how he's at a lean right now? See how the road is kind of slanted in the view? Well, his bike, his camera is on the bike. So whatever the camera is doing, that's the lean angle he has. That's the lean angle he has right there. So right here, he's probably applying the brakes and that's what's causing him to probably low side, grab some. Now he's sliding from the other way, sliding the other way, sliding the other way, tank slapper now, and not much. He can't do much on that. Yeah, the cowl just shredded. And those are hard. You got to take like a sander to it. All right, bug zapper. Let's see it. Another animal. Was that a dog? I think it's a dog. Yeah. So dogs, do not try to kick a dog while you're riding. That's just gonna throw you off balance. For dogs, you can juke them actually. So slow down, speed up, slow down, speed up, or just speed up. So like he thinks you're at a certain speed, you can just speed up really quick and get out of the way. So this is a dog coming out. So right here, applying the brakes, that's great. But he needs to speed up now. See how the dog was able to get to him? What you could do is speed up. That way you don't hit anything. Okay, so oh, we got a lot of animals. Horsies. That was what you need to do right there when it comes to these large animals. He applied brakes really well. He applied his brakes really well. So he's pushing. He's going pretty fast. So right here, he sees it. He slows down. He doesn't slam the brakes. He's not slamming it. Okay? He's not slamming it. He's applying the brakes. I had to become a patron now, so you're doing streams I don't have to stay up for. It's the least I could do. I'm trying, dude. I'm trying. Thank you so much for becoming a patron. Patrons. All right, here we go. We got some speed, wide open road. So this guy's probably speeding a little bit. And there's a, oh no. Oh, it's a dog. It was a dog. Oh no. Squeeze that orange. Yep. All right, so let's go, the heck. Let's go back. So I don't know where this dog came from. Oh. Dog was just trying to run across the road. So you see this you see a black dot up here? That should give you an indication. So when he hits, this is why I like doing frame by frame, because you can actually see some stuff. So initial impact, there's his head. So that shadow is his head right there. So it hit. Okay. See how he's up and over the bike? That's basically like hitting a speed bump going 70 miles an hour. You're going to go up and over. You're going to get bucked off. Okay, so here's the road rash. We got... Oh, poor dog. He's got full gear. The GoPro got thrown out of the casing. There's the casing. What other shots can we get? So he's sliding for a while. All right, so there's him right there. Yeah, poor doggo. Poor doggo. So that's him right there. So I just had to do a rip emoji. Rest in peace. All right, good. We got a shot. We got a good shot of him. All right, so he's wearing full gear. He's got a backpack on. He's slipping and sliding. He's every time he's rolling, that's an impact every single time. So he's impacting each arm, each leg, every roll. He's hitting his head every roll. The backpack is digging into his back every roll, but it's still good. It's okay. Yeah, the dog had a leash. Poor dog. Just trying to get home. And so those impacts, the gear will really help you out on. There's not much you can do when it comes to a dog or any type of animal running out in the road like that, other than trying your absolute best to avoid it. But that's literally like hard mode. Somebody threw something in front of you. It's too hard. I think that was a leash. I'm gonna say that was a leash. I'll just say that's a leash. I don't want to think of it something else. All right. So once again, we got shade, we got sun, we got a tiny road, no shoulder. Why are you stopping so hard, dude? Why'd you stop? Why did he stop? Okay, so there's no real reason for why this guy stopped. So when you're riding with the group, or even if you're, let's say this is a car in front of us. This is a car in front of us. That means you have the simple fact that he crashed in front of this, or into this person, he hit this other motorcyclist, is because his following distance. His following distance wasn't good enough. So just take a look at this. He's got half, let's say this is 1, 2, 3. So he's 3 of these stripes away, and these stripes are 20 feet, and I think these are 30 feet in between each stripe. So he's got about, what, 50, 70, he's almost got about 100 feet behind this other motorcyclist. Now, that's not enough speed, or that's not enough distance for this guy to even stop. So that means your stopping distance and your following distance aren't matched up. Hey, Mike, how you doing? Thanks, man. Appreciate it. So when you're riding these rides, just keep that in mind, that if somebody stops right in front of you for any reason, it could just be for, that could be for no reason, or the fact that he hit an animal. You really got to watch out. So increase your following distance. 100 feet's not enough for this situation. Hey, what's up, Tech? Guys, if you'd like to help support the channel and become a YouTube member with a bunch of emojis, a mustache, and a green name, and some badass stuff, it's only $2. Swing on by, click that link right there. $2. Yeah, he broke a... That sucks. I think we've seen this one. These guys all ride like idiots. And then one of them crashes into the other one. There it is. Alright, so these guys are riding like idiots. This guy over here, let's go ahead and slow it down a little bit. Let's go back even further. Alright, so let's go back even further. So everyone's cutting around, doing their thing. They're riding with an ego. This is a group riding mentality. This is one reason why I don't like group rides for the most part, unless it's with people that I know, and it's for a charity. Usually charity rides are not like this. Group fun rides are usually like this, okay? So we got a guy that swung out super wide. He's just having fun. It was a front loader. Remember the video we watched a while back where the branch hit the guy? 2-word rock impact. Yep. So right here, this guy right here swings on by, and then he hits a curb. Boom. Hits the curb. Hits this area right here. Hits the curb, and he's slipping and sliding. Okay, so he's got massive impacts, obviously. It's more so an abrasion type incident because he's sliding across the ground, and there's just that initial impact and a little bit of rolling. He didn't hit a curb, like his body didn't. But you're in a massive group ride. Look at this massive group ride. There's zero formation involved. There's zero concern about anything other than this, just a mob mentality of going and getting around traffic. It's fun. I understand that, but do not do this. If you're a part of a group ride and you're getting anxious and they're doing this stuff and you're just getting anxious, more and more and more anxious, just leave the group ride. Just leave the group ride. Do not ride like this. Nobody knows what anybody's doing, and that can cause an accident easily. So he hits the curb, he's sliding across. So if you don't know what people are doing and you're in a group ride, these are dangerous machines. They're worse than cars at this point then. right, so we're racing a little bit. We're doing 65 mile an hour average on this. And oh man. Oh, he got so lucky.
Hey, I'm good.
So they're on comms. He's on comms. He's like, oh, I saw you crash, and they're like, you good? You good?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, you gotta get out of the road. It's a blind turn. Pull in the clutch and move it. It's a blind turn. You don't want to get hit by another car.
I should have known.
What is that? A crash bar?
Yeah.
Oh no, he broke his shifter completely off.
Yeah.
Is that a crash bar though? Might be an exhaust. All right. So he crashed. Let's see what we can do about this one. All right, so let's go ahead and look at some questions real quick. All right. UK laws are different. You'll remain a learner until you get yourself a bigger license. If you choose to stick to a 125cc, you'll need to retake your CBD test every 2 years regardless. I actually like that. I'm 100% against more government regulation, but I like the fact that that is there for you guys. What I wish in the United States that we had was that recommendation. Like it's advertised as a recommendation that you should take a class, and I think there should be classes that are available that are insanely cheap. Like I don't know the capitalism and everything involved in that, but I think that every 2 years you should take some type of test, especially for a motorcycle, because this is difficult stuff. So Jefferson B, someone asked earlier, is it better to slide or roll when going down? The best thing to do is to not go down. Okay, that's what the whole goal is, to prevent that. The whole goal. When you're gonna go down, there's not much that you're in charge of. At that point, you're a victim of physics. There's not much. So you're gonna roll, you're gonna slide. That's just what's gonna happen. Maybe your hand or your arm or your leg's gonna catch something, which will cause you to roll. You never know. I had a 10-year rider retaking CBT as I was taking my first. Nice. Matt Kemp, full of aggressive drivers, nonsensical rules, crazy delivery scooters, and loads of 20-mile-per-hour zones, mad rules, and speed cameras everywhere. If you have all the gear, there's less. Yeah, I mean, if you have the gear, it's less impact stuff. But at the end of the day, you're at the mercy of physics. So you really do need to get full gear. You just have to. You just have to. Let's see. Vlad. Hi, Dan. Hi, everyone. Thanks again for sharing your knowledge with us. You're welcome, man. Of course. That's what I'm here for. Would you get a Yamaha MT-07 or Honda Phantom? I'm thinking that you mean Shadow Phantom 750. So the MT-07 versus the Honda Shadow Phantom set, the two different bikes. One's a cruiser, one's a sport bike. MT-07 is a great bike, a very good bike. It's something you can easily build yourself into if you're a beginner. And if you're not a beginner, that's probably the bike that that's it. You're done. You don't need another bike unless you want to get something crazy. A Honda Shadow Phantom 750, same thing. It's just that you have a cruiser version, and now you have a sport bike version. You're going to get a little bit different stuff with the MT-07. Honestly, if I had to choose right now with what I have, I would probably get a Shadow Phantom just because my FTR 1200S is, to me, I believe is better than the MT-07. So, but it's also way more expensive. Thinking of a Versace 650 for the next bike over my Honda CB 500X. Need something a little bigger and better on highways. Should have bought one to begin with. Oh well. Yeah, that's fine. That happens. It happens. CBT is UK cost roughly 100 euros. Well worth it. Full direct access. Oh, thank you so much for the great content you keep putting out. Greetings from Switzerland. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you so much, guys. Also, remember, if you want to become a YouTube member, okay, it's a little cheaper than most super chats. It's only $2 American, and you get some cool emojis and stuff. But I really appreciate it, XS Fox. Thank you so much, guys. You have no idea. Super chats mean a lot. Super chats, super stickers, and then YouTube memberships, and then patrons. We need 10 more patrons and I hit 500. So there's just so much stuff going on. So much stuff going on. What's a good 50cc moped? I don't know. I haven't really looked up those at all. Crystal Frost, the early timings for the Euro Bros. The Euro people, when I do my later streams, they're in bed. It's like 2 in the morning. I wanted to share with them a little bit. Can you put hydraulics on a motorcycle? Yes, you can. But I mean, yeah, you can. Let's see. Let's see. Honda Shadow 125, 2 guys. Yeah, Honda Shadow. Yo, Dan, are we going to see you? Or one sec. I got a burp. Sometime on a retro-looking bike, classic bikes, cafe racer, even maybe. September. Jeez, I got like something in my chest. Anyways, September is the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride. There's gonna be a lot of classic bikes, and quite possibly I'll be able to ride one of them, or at least do something on one of them. But they're really cool bikes out there. Thomas Williams, I hope so, guys. 500 patrons, that'd be great. Guys, remember, if you join Patreon, you're automatically entered into the REVZILLA gift card giveaway. I'm giving away $400 in REVZILLA gift cards to first place, okay? So if you join up as a $2 patron, you got 2 entries, $5 patron, 5 entries, $10 patron, 10 entries. So that's going on right now. And then at 500 patrons, I'll be traveling the country once the vans come out. So guys, if you would like to support the channel and be entered into a giveaway, if you want to support the channel, then you get obviously perks, and the giveaway is a perk. So there you go. There you go. There's the link right there. Patreon.com/DanandTheFireman. Let's see. Got a little confident on my bike lately because I've been riding it so often. I scrape my pegs a few times. Is it dangerous? So scraping your pegs, depending on if it's a cruiser, yeah, you're going to scrape hard parts. If it's a sport bike and you're scraping pegs, that means you're pushing the bike down a little bit too hard. So work on your body positioning a little bit more. Lean the body more instead of the bike. Let's see. May I ask where you got the gear indicator for Nikki's Rebel XS Fox? So I got it from Amazon. It was only like $30 to $40. Rebel 500 Amazon gear. Let's see. I think this is it right here. Yep. All right, so let me move it over for you guys. So this is the plug and play. Let me go ahead and switch this over. So this is the plug and play right here. This is the gear indicator that I got for Nikki. You can choose different colors. I got the red. I think I got the, yeah, see, I purchased it. Same purchase one time. I purchased this item on October 8th, 2018. This is the exact one that I got, okay? So it's $44.99. So this is the gear indicator. So I'll put a link, the link's right there in the chat to this one. So if you guys are wondering what it is, and it literally is plug and play. I plugged it in and then I put it there, and I used a little bit of Sugru to mount it to the handlebars. That's it. What's up, D-Gun? How you doing? Oh, well, yeah, I was going to say that on your feed it might be a big delay, but my feed it's not. Let's see. Hey, Dan, any thoughts on high vis yellow orange visors? I don't know too much about those. I think are you talking about like helmets and stuff? Dan, what are your thoughts on clutchless upshifting, downshifting? If you could do it, you could do it. It's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. You just have to rev match pretty hard. Oh, Clara Salak, yeah, boy. Does that push us up something? I think that was an adjustment. Because I remember her name. That's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. Let's double check. All right. Thought it would be like, let's see. Hey, Dan, had my first ride in the dark the other day. Ended up going straight through a corner that just appeared and had to emergency brake. I still mounted the side of the bank. How can I avoid? If it's dark the other day and the corner that just appeared. Oh, Clara just upgraded her patronage. Thank you so much. That corner that came out of nowhere in the dark, you outran your headlights in that aspect. So you're going to have to slow down a little bit when it comes to night riding, especially in areas you don't know where the curves are at. You can only do so much with your lights. Maybe upgrade your lights to some type of LED type lighting where it's going to shoot out even further. But yeah, that corner came out of nowhere because you outran your lights. It's just a line that's neutral. Yeah. I want to give a shout out to Dan's better half. Yeah. I have a helmet with built-in visor that I could push down and the sun still comes up over it. What should... Oh, I have a helmet with a built-in visor that I could push down and the sun still comes over top of it. What do you mean by that? Is it just too bright? Like it doesn't have enough? I drove too fast at night. What are your thoughts on tinted visors? I have a tinted visor. It's perfectly fine, Griff. Tinted visors are great. Just remember that if you get caught out at dusk or dawn or at night with a tinted visor, it's too dark. So keep a set of clear glasses, like workshop goggles or glasses with you. And then if it gets too dark, you can pull up your visor and put those on so you still have eye protection. Daniel Kozika. Hey, everyone. Daniel from Sweden. Hey, look at that. I want to ask everyone with the license, how long did it take before you felt safe with your driving technique, curving, risk assessment, etc.? So I actually made a video on stuff like it still is a little nerve-wracking every once in a while to do what I'm doing. Okay, so it's still nerve-wracking with the risk assessment. It's still a little bit nerve-wracking when it comes to higher speed stuff. So that right there will probably never change. You just get better at mitigating it. Okay, so you definitely don't want your stress level to be too high, but at the same time you don't want to be riding and not be concerned with anything. That's called being complacent. So what you got to do is just be aware that there's hazards out there and constantly practice. So another thing that you can do to help practice that before even getting on a motorcycle is that if you're in a car as a passenger or a driver, start looking for these things. And Chris Fox just became a patron, but oh my gosh, we're getting closer and closer. You can start looking for those hazards. So do a risk assessment, do this. I think that was an update also. It's pretty cool. There's a video that I have that's coming out tomorrow that will probably help you out with this. It's a 3 simple rules to stay alive on a motorcycle. The first one is risk assessment. The second one is risk management. And the third one is improving your skills. So those are the 3 simple rules you need to follow. And tomorrow's a really good video for you. So stay tuned on that one. It's going to help you out and kind of get you an idea of where you need to go and how to do it. And then I have some resources for you that will help you out when it comes to riding. So make sure you swing on by DDFMcrew.com. Yeah, that was an upgrade. You boy. So I'm going to go to DDFMcrew.com. Oh, Emmett, thank you so much. DDFMcrew.com is a great resource, okay? Oh, another one. You guys are insane. So here we go. DDFMcrew.com. Oh my gosh. What the heck is going on? Are we going to hit 100,000 subscribers today and 500 patrons today? Are we going to do that? Are we going to do that? You guys are insane. Oh my gosh. So right here, this is ddfmcrew.com. This is to help out with your question. Because when I see that question, man, let me go back up. So Daniel from Sweden, how long did it take before you felt safe? I don't like the fact that you're not feeling safe. I don't like that. I want you to feel safe. I want you to have a good time. Okay? So go here, ddfmcrew.com. Click on parking lot drills. Okay? So you're going to learn how to do the friction zone. Okay? I go over the friction zone and everything.
Don't try to go for a ride. You're literally just going here, just like this.
I show you how to do the friction zone, okay? I show you how, if you're in Sweden, I think you have to do something with a CVT or something like that. We go over slow.
So while in the clutch. So this is what it is. This is what it looks like. So I have the clutch fully pulled in. Friction zone and a friction.
So we go over slow speed maneuvers on here, okay?
And
so that will help you out with some confidence with you and your bike. Same thing with U-turn practice, swerving. So this might be something that you might like, is a swerving practice.
I'll do it. So maybe brake a little bit before.
So I show you how to swerve.
Practice that.
So these are all things that I want you to practice, okay? And you'll get a lot more comfortable. You'll get more comfortable when it comes to riding if you get more comfortable. Yeah, so ddfmcrew.com. Right here. There's the link right there. It's absolutely 100% free for everybody. This is a resource that I wanted everybody to have. Patrons, once we hit 400 patrons, it became free to everybody. This used to be for $1 more patrons, but like crossing an obstacle, gravel on the road, high-speed turning, body positioning. So when you talk about all these different things.
What is up, everybody? Do an exercise that we can. Good. No.
See, I talk about body positioning.
I've actually done. The thing is, I'm holding the bike up, so I'm just going to.
So we talk about body positioning.
Right here, you need to lean.
See right there? See that? All right. So I just want you guys to know that. Also, at the same time, if you want to have, there's an ebook that I have. It's on sale right now. It's $9. It's 55 plus pages, and it talks about a lot of stuff. Also, the DDFM crew patches. Pretty cool. Anyways, let's get out of here. Yeah, pretty quick on the patches, or on the members. So guys, if you'd like to have access to a lot of this stuff, just swing on by ddfmcrew.com. Links right there. And then come on back. Make sure you hit the like button before you leave. Hit that like button. All right, so let's see. So yeah, we got 100 subs. We have 100,032 subscribers. All right. Oh, that reminded me. Will the patches be available in other countries like UK? Yeah. So Trident, I'll ship to UK. I'll ship to the UK. So we got patches, guys. We got patches. I'll be shipping it to the UK. All right. So we're gonna watch this one again. So we're gonna figure out what happened here. Let's see. Unless if you want, you guys can always watch this later. We could just do Q&A. Do you guys want me to just do a Q&A with you? I'm perfectly fine with just doing Q&As. I'm having a good time doing that. We can go over these accident videos. We could do whatever it is. Now that I have it to where there's no delay or barely any delay, Q&A stuff will be pretty easy. When I go from fast to very slow, when fast to slow, I find I don't have time to let the clutch out between gears. This is a bad practice. I'll pull in the clutch and use the brakes only if I'm decelerating fast. So maybe if you can downshift maybe one or two, but if you have to, where it's almost where you have to stop. You have to, you just have to. Pulling in the clutch and using the brakes is perfectly fine. And then downshifting to where you get to the gear that you need to be in. But try to see why you had to do that. Why did you have to go from fast to very slow that quickly? If it's because you weren't paying attention and you saw the light turned or the car stopping, if that's the case, then maybe the real problem is you have to really start applying the brakes and start downshifting well beforehand. Okay. Yeah, Evo, I would love to. I'd love to. You just got to figure out, how many viewers, if it's good, if it's not, if it's, the more members I get at this time, the better, because then I could see a bunch of green. Because who knows, maybe once we hit 100 YouTube members, I'll do maybe 1 or 2 Q&A sessions just for members. A members only chat type thing. Who knows? Let's see. I'm telling every other bike I meet about your channel, so I'm pretty sure all these new subs and Patreon day are due to me. Joking. Yeah, boy. So let's watch this one real quick. So he's going pretty fast. Once again, you got a lot of shade, a lot of... Right here, he lost traction or he freaked out a little bit. So he's catching up to this other rider. So he's catching up to this other rider. He applied too much brake. He might have been trying to trail brake, which is an advanced technique. Too much brake, lost traction, started straightening up, knocked him off the curve.
Hey, I'm good.
Oh, Riche. Thank you. 7 more, guys.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm fine.
In the car, I would just ride the clutch and brake when coming to a stop. No, you need to downshift, man. Downshift is yeah, you're gonna be wearing out your brakes really quick.
I should have known.
Oh, let me change that. I'll change that for you. Well, rewatch this one while I'm doing that.
Yeah. Hey, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Now it should be the United Kingdom.
I should have known. Yeah, more shit through it. Yeah.
Oh. Oh, got Thomas another one. Another one. All right, we got snow. We got snow. Ooh, watch behind you. Ah, such a scary situation. Whoa. So that was a near miss. He was able to apply the brakes in time, which is good. Which is good. Let me just, 1 second. We got a bunch of stuff happening over here. We got to reset the counter. Boom, boom. That was close. That was close. So let's go back to this. So first things first, I see a lot of snow. So that tells me that there's going to be less and less traction. Okay. You got an 883. Nice, Emmett. Thank you for becoming a YouTube member. Guys, YouTube membership's only $1.99, and you get a sweet mustache like Emmett, and you get your name green like Emmett. And you see on the chat right there, you see how his has a green hue on it. So if you guys want to have some cool stuff, you got to do it. You got to do it. Just saying. All right, so you got a lot of snow, so traction is going to be a little bit minimal. Your tires are going to be a little bit cold. And then you got snow, obviously, is ice. So right here. So now what you see right here, he's riding on snow. This is snow. Okay, so right here is no snow. This is pavement, pavement. This is one of those situations where riding on somebody's tire line is actually a good thing. So this can happen in rain also. So riding on the tire where the tires are going, it heated up the ground. So now when you ride on it, there's no snow, and you're able to have more traction. So when it comes to not applying the brakes in time, so he's applying the brakes and he's right here. Okay. Once again, it's like, well, why is this guy stopping? Well, he's got a green light, so why is he stopping? I don't understand any of this stuff. This is where you just have to be really careful. You have to be able to look around. Pit Boss just being a patron. Jeez, guys. 5 more patrons, guys. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. This is where I like being around the truck, so I can see around the truck. Okay, so lane position 1, you can kind of see around the truck, but that doesn't leave you enough of escape route because you'll run into the snow, which is actually a soft landing. It's not too bad. What I would do in this situation is be more towards the line on this right side. That way I can see what's in front of this truck. So if he's stopping because another car stopped, I'll be able to stop because that car stopped, not because the truck stopped. It gives me much more of a lead time. It gives me a bigger view. So I'd be more so on the right side, probably lane position 3, like almost on the line, because I can't see around this truck. Can you see around this truck? No, you can't. If you're in this lane position right here, you could possibly see in between both vehicles and see what's in front of this truck. That would give you a better reaction time. It might not give you better stopping distance or stopping reaction, whatever. It's going to give you a better reaction time. It's like, oh, I should apply the brakes. That's where I'd be at that. Okay, so that is me. I hope. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. It's awesome. I love the fact that you guys are supportive, and we're doing what we need to do to keep doing these videos, because these videos do get taken down, and I really don't want them to. Like, they get copyright claimed, and you guys are making it possible where I can do this full time once again, and I can just keep doing this and doing this and doing this and doing this and doing this. It's only starting, guys. Only just started. Cannot wait. Okay, they're not like hooligans. These guys are riding like hooligans. Okay, do not ride like this. Do not ride like this. 1 sec. Let me. Looks like we had a little choppiness. We had a little choppiness. We're gonna redo this one pretty soon. 1 second. There we go. We're back. Alright, so these guys are riding like idiots. So this guy wants to pass. This guy is just doing his own thing. Okay, so we're passing on a blind curve, so do not do this. This is where accidents happen. This is a blind turn right here. You can't even see what's happening here. I don't know why this guy's like standing up, but you can't even see what's around this corner. Yeah, this is a tag. Since you can't see what's around the corner, you don't know if there's another car coming. But you see how much room you really need? See how much room you really need as a motorcyclist? You don't need much room to lane filter or have an escape path. So he got out of the way very quickly. But once you do this in the middle of a turn, so he had to swerve right. So in the middle of a turn, he has to swerve even harder left to maintain this turn, which he is able to do, barely. He lost a little traction, got a little bumpy. Yeah, it doesn't take much to have an escape route. So guys, have that understanding. Oh, one second. Doorbell has been rung. My doggo is acting crazy. So it's a UPS package. Very nice, very nice. It's probably some of the gear that I got for the trauma kit. All right. Oh, it's yours? Okay. All right. So right here, first and foremost, we have an intersection. Okay, speed might not be a factor in this situation. Speed might not be a factor. It's the fact you see this intersection, and you see people turning left, see people going straight, all this other stuff. Right now, the person in the oncoming traffic wanting to turn left in front of you cannot see you. You see that? They cannot see you. They made a choice to start going. Okay, so he's got full brakes. So he's applying the brakes. You see how his handlebars are moving back and forth? There's nothing he can do. There's nothing he can do. I think right here he jumps. I think he actually jumped. It doesn't do very much though. He got ejected over the top. That's the head. Head first. He's conscious. Look at these people just walking. So in these situations, this is what I talked to Nikki about, is that you got to open up the view. You got to start protecting things. In this situation, I would slow down because it is an intersection coming up, and I'd be more to the right side so I have a better view of any oncoming traffic or any cars turning left, and that way they can see me too. So that was a quick reaction, very quick reaction, but there's not much you can do in this situation. So slowing down beforehand is very, 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 very important. Presenting yourself in a better spot is very important. You should know that this is an intersection. This guy was turning left. So watch real quick. So this guy's turning left. Okay, this is an intersection right here. You have to assume somebody might turn left in front of you. Stay in the far position so that you're seen, and then roll off the throttle and be prepared to stop. I don't know, Robert. I don't know. Maybe in like 6 months to a year, we might do like a 2020 bobber, maybe, and then if we do that, we'll give away the Rebel 500. I think that's a good. I think we'll do that. Is we'll give away the Rebel 500 if we get her a bobber. Henrietta, awesome. Yeah, line of sight is huge when it comes to these. Oh. You know, it's funny. It's a funny incident. But babe, Nikki, remember when you kind of did something like that, very low speed, just fell over and hit your head? Remember when you did that? You had a helmet on, but it was still very, very painful. Your jaw was sore. You hit your head. So like this guy's not even wearing a helmet. So he's not wearing a helmet, he's wearing a baseball cap. It's very easy to fall from this position, and you have enough force. If you hit your head, you're going to have a concussion. Right there. So that could be a crushed ankle or a sprained ankle or anything like that, and then an impact to the head or impact to the shoulder. Lots of people break bones just falling down from standing. Yeah, cranky, exactly. So that's a good point. So this right here, handlebars are not straight, a handful of front brake. That's exactly what it is. Handful of front brake, and the handlebars were turned.
Gel bakayım gel. Debriyaj fren. Sık biraz daha sık. Ya şunu.
Happens. They're practicing. Ask if she's okay.
Var mı bir şey? Kalk şimdi. Motoru kaldır.
I'm sure that's what.
Bak.
Alright, so they're practicing in a parking lot. Perfectly fine. Do your thing. Wear full gear though. Wear full gear.
Bakayım gel. Debriyaj fren.
So same thing. Handlebars are turned. Oh, that was a stall. So the stall will push you a little bit. If you don't have good balance on the bike, that little bit of a push can knock you over. Right here. Boom.
Yeah.
And see how the handlebars were turned when it happened? So she's straight. If it happened right now, perfectly fine. See how it's starting to turn? Yeah, Cranky, I turned off the delay from YouTube. It just makes the playback video worse. So, guys, if we're doing these zero like delay type things, I need you guys to really support the channel by hitting that like button. Hit that like button because the playback videos are barely going to be 720. Okay?
Ya şunu.
En kötü düşüşü boz.
Var mı bir şey? Kalk şimdi. Motoru kaldır.
Wrong button.
Bak.
Trying to find the next video. So this is I'm not gonna pay attention to this one. It's a 4-wheel. We're on 2 wheels, bros. Matthew Holmes, is the bike too tall for her? Hard to see, but I don't notice her right foot on the ground at a stop. So yeah, that could be an issue. So let's go back just a little bit to that one. That could be an issue when it comes to taller bikes and shorter riders. Is that when it comes to a stop and you start doing these, and you don't have your handlebars turned, and you can't catch it with your feet, that could be an issue. So she only has her left foot down. So that means the bike is already tilted left. So the bike is probably not centered. It's probably tilted a little bit because she's putting all her weight on her left foot. So when she stalls, it probably, since it's already in that position, it's going to fall to her left side. So if she has a bend in her leg, so what she could do is stand it up straight and then tippy toe it. That right there, if she stalled with both with weight on both feet and the bike's vertical, it would have just went forward a little bit and she can catch it. Another thing that can help is that if you have any type of boots that have a higher sole, like 2 inches, 3 inches, whatever, motorcycle boots are pretty thick. A lot of this stuff won't happen. I think she's tall enough for this bike.
Yeah,
I think she just had her foot on the right peg and she just did a 1 foot stop and the bike was leaning and then she stalled. So there's just a bunch of different things that go into this one. This happens. This is an absolute 100% beginner mistake, and this happens a lot as beginners. You're going to do this as a beginner. So this is why having sliders and having full gear is very important. And if you want to prevent it, make sure you have both feet on the ground.
Ya şunu.
Yeah, Ariel, I agree with that one.
Var mı bir şey?
Hayır.
Kalk şimdi. Motoru kaldır. Bak.
Okay. All right, dirt bike going fast. Probably gonna lose traction. Or run into his buddy. Saved it. That's considered a save. Alright, so definitely going too fast for the road he's on. So he just saw them go by. So he watches them go around the corner. So he's gonna go around the corner too. He's going around the corner, blind, blind, blind. Why are you stopping? I don't know. You need to apply the brakes. Engine crash bars will help. Nikki has engine guards on it. Whoa! See how much room you really need for an escape route, guys? Take a quick look. Look how much room he really needs for an escape route. Just the line and a little bit of the shoulder and a massive bus. So when you guys need to escape, you don't have to escape and go all the way off the road to dodge this. Like, oh, I had to crash. I had to jump off the bike. I had to lay it down because the bus was in my lane. No, you could just take up this little bitty, itty bitty spot. That's it. You get back on the road. Oh, really bad road. Oh! Oh my gosh. What? Who freaking does this? Who just leaves that there? Wow. Alright. Not much you could do on that one other than keep an eye out for that crap. Oh my gosh.
Tá porra, doido. Ai. Caraca, velho. Ia me fudendo.
Alright, so nighttime, lack of visibility. Oh, he got hit. Looks like he got hit from behind.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it's bad. Oh, he probably looped it. He was doing a wheelie. Not much you can do on that one. I can't see too much on that one, but I got another video up. Right here. So in the meantime, while we get ready, Monday. This video is going out Monday. So if you want to see this video early, this video is going out Monday. If you want to see this early, let's go ahead and switch it on over. Right here. This video is going out early. Or not, yeah, early for YouTube members at the $4.99 level.
What's up, everybody? Dan the Fireman here, and we're going to go over some simple rules to keep you alive.
So it's going to go up Monday. And if you want to get access to that, you have to be a senior crew member, which is a $20 level, or a $4.99 YouTube member. Okay, so YouTube memberships help out the channel a lot. It allows me to do what I do. So if you'd like to be a YouTube member and get access to a bunch of stuff, including emojis and all that stuff, click that link. And XS Fox became a member. Thank you, XS Fox. I see that. It's going to pop up on my screen. Thank you so much. There it is. Became a member, boy. Thank you so much. Let's see. Michael's dad was killed by something like that. There was a pole in the road that went up through the bottom of the car and impaled him. Oh my gosh. My wife gets panicky in full face helmet. She can stand the Bell bullet with the shield up. I thought of getting her one with the bubble shield, maybe help these anxiety. Is that the right thing? So, Ken, what you can do is get I understand she might be getting anxiety. Maybe hopefully she can kind of get over it, but she can get a modular helmet. Modular helmets might help out quite a bit when it comes to that. So when she says she feels anxious, is it the chin guard that's really causing an issue, or is it the fact that the visor is down like right here? That could be an issue in itself. Let's see. Let me find you. Let's see. Let's go over there. So right here is a modular helmet. I would look into possibly getting a modular helmet so that she can have a full face protection when that thing is down, and then if for some reason she's feeling a little anxious, she can pop it open, and it's fully 100% open in the front, so now it's a 3/4 helmet. I think that would help out, and then when she's feeling better, she can pop it back down. So that might be an option. She says when she feels her own breath is when it gets bad. Okay. So there's not much you can do when it comes to the bubble shield. Is not going to do much. Her mouth is probably right on the chin guard. So the only thing you really do is something like this, or get the Bell bullet doesn't have very much in terms of like a chin curtain or a nose guard or breath guard. Some of the newer helmets have breath guards that might help. It's a little thing like that comes out right here, so that when she breathes, it doesn't go up into her face. Yeah, you're gonna have to just get her used to it, because I mean, unless she doesn't wear a helmet, that's not good. You're gonna want her to wear a helmet. Yeah, okay, high airflow helmet, so definitely find one. The RF1200 is a very high airflow. The GT Air from SHEA is a very high flow. Schubert helmets, yeah, they're good helmets. Those are really good helmets. A scrambler style helmet would be kind of helpful, like the Bell Moto 3. It's an open face type helmet. It's almost like a dirt bike helmet, but then you start losing some. If you guys have comms. Oh, she has a 3/4 helmet. Well, then try that out. That might help out. I mean, if at the end of the day you want her to be happy on the bike and relax on the bike, because that right there, if she's not relaxed and she's starting to get anxious on the bike, that will affect every single thing, like everything else. And that right there will cause her to crash, being super anxious. So a helmet, full face helmet, if that's causing her anxiety, it's not going to be very helpful. Having a 3/4 helmet, which will reduce anxiety. It's better than nothing. It's not the best protection, but it'll help her ride better, which will increase or it will actually decrease her risk factor. Yeah, fogging sucks, Ariel. I agree. GTR is a great helmet. It's more for upright riding, so that's definitely something you would like to try out. Guys, make sure you hit that like button. We only got 84 likes. If you're on your phone, you have to minimize the live chat, and then you can click the like button and then get back in live chat. Let's do it. Let's get 100 likes. We're at 84 likes right now. Yeah, wear it around the house and possibly get used to it. Desensitize yourself to something like that. Try that. Try anything and everything you possibly can. From the UK, Mac Malpas. Hello from the UK. Completed my CBT the other day. New to riding, but loving it. Your videos are great, especially the safety videos. Keep it up, man. Have a like. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. My thoughts on used gear. So used gear can be bought for a pretty good deal. You have to think. A lot of people will start riding, and they're like, man, I don't like riding. I have all this gear. I need to sell it. So they sell it. The one thing you have to watch out for is if there's any tears, if it's been in a crash. That's the biggest thing, is if it's been in a crash before. So look for any tearing. Look for in the stitches, in the stitching. Look for any tearing. Look for any abrasion issues with it. So if you see all of a sudden there's scuff marks, and they're like, oh yeah, it's not a big deal. I dropped the jacket, or it fell out of my car, or whatever. That's a bunch of baloney. Another thing you got to check out is the armor inserts that they have. Make sure that they're not cracked, dry rotted. If there's no damage to them, that's the thing you have to check out for. That's pretty much it. You can find some good deals. You could definitely find some good deals. What's up, Bradley? Why is there no padding on the chin of helmets? Yeah. I mean, people, they bite their lips just like you did. Yeah, it's weird. That's weird. It probably just takes up too much room. Matt, that's a good idea. Always get your partner or anybody that might be riding with you a helmet. I got full gear for Nikki, because she rode with me on the back of my bike, and then when she got her own bike, she already had gear, so it's great. Yeah, I do need a better chair. One day, one bird, one big black bird. Your chin is just there to keep your face from sliding. Yeah. What's your thought on the Kawasaki Vulcan, Ben Lease? Great bike. Kawasaki Vulcan S, with the whole, was it the modulation? You can change how it fits to you. You can move the front and the forward controls. You can move them different places. It's really cool. It really works with you. I got hooked on your program. I can't stop watching all the videos. Took my course over a year ago. Got my license. Finally got my bike in May. I love riding. Nice, Rondra. The ErgoFit. There you go, Simon Ash. ErgoFit. Yeah. So the ErgoFit on that thing that's so rider friendly. The ErgoFit. My bro-in-law wants Vulcan S. Not a cruiser guy, but they are really gorgeous. Yeah, and then they have more of a sport type engine. So it's pretty cool. All right, guys, you ready to get back into it? You guys ready to get back into it? Let's do it. All right, so the first one's a parking lot. I see some cones. Let's see. Oh, we got a wheelie.
Yeah, them tires hot now, boy. Oh!
That tire's hot now, boy. Oh my gosh. That tire's hot now, boy. Alright, so these guys are trying to figure out what they're doing. So this is a cycle gear. That's a cycle gear. This is a bike night. Cycle gear bike night. This is one reason why I don't like going to a lot of bike nights, especially when there's stuff like this going on, because I don't want to be around for it. It's just not my crowd. I prefer like the slow speed race stuff. I prefer just like the fun little gimmick and games. I don't want to do. I every time I go to something, there's always like 2 or 3 people that like just rev bomb or like they burn out before leaving. It's like I don't care. I don't think anybody cares, and don't be that person, guys.
Yeah, them tires hot now, boy. Oh!
I've been riding I've been streaming for about an hour and a half now. Alright, so this is a race. It's at a track. He had bike issues. Oh! Oh, snap. So I think this guy had bike issues. So he rose his hand. Yep. So right there, he had bike issues. But it's already too late. It's already too late. So we had one motorcycle hit him, and then we had this yellow motorcycle hit him also. And then this guy straight up got hit, or he applied too much brake, but he got hit. He applied too much brake, got hit. It's just a massive pile up. They're wearing full gear and leather, so hopefully they're doing okay. Impact, though, is very dangerous. They're definitely not going to have a lot of... I don't think they're going to have any type of road rash because of the leathers that they're wearing. Really good stuff. Really good stuff. All right,
I think I'm going to run this in second gear.
Oh, I remember this one. There it is. Tank slapper.
Oh. Holy sh**. I'm all good. I'm just gonna get this out of the road.
Oh, Chris, that sucks.
Dude, I'm good.
Should have done it.
Yeah, but the bike is probably... Oh, I can't believe that just happened.
I can. Alright, so what he's talking about, he's doing a power wheelie in second gear. Definitely could do it on a bike like that. It's a powerful bike. But here's the thing, don't do it when there's traffic. Don't do it when you have to worry about stuff. Don't do it when you... It's just, oh my gosh, guys. There's a time and place. There's a time and place. Red button, that's the engine shut-off switch.
I think I'm gonna run this in second gear.
Got a little tank. You got a tank slapper. He landed it wrong, which caused the handlebars to jerk. And when they jerked, you see his right hand get launched off the off the throttle. And once he grabs it again, it starts rotating. It starts moving the throttle, which causes him to lose control. You hear the... That's him trying to grab it. And when that happens, you lose control. So he tried his best to save it. There's only so much you can do in that situation other than don't try to wheelie like that.
Oh. Holy sh**. I'm all good. I'm just gonna get this out of the road. Dude, I'm good. Yeah, but the bike is probably... Oh, I can't believe that just happened.
Alright, full gear. Oh. That's a beginner mistake. He whiskey throttled it way too much. Alright. This is what Pee Wee Herman did in his movie when he crashed into that billboard. Alright. So he lost traction, too much power right away. You see his wrist isn't flat, it's cranked down. It's cranked down. It could be practicing launches, but man, this is not a good launch. Cranked down all the way. It just moves up. He loses traction on the front wheel, and then it comes down, but since he's at a weird angle, it shoots him off to the side. So let's shoots him off to the other side and dumps. Could be practicing launches. I mean, that's what they're all here for, probably. Yeah, I don't want to do wheelie. If I'm going to do a wheelie, I'm going to make sure I do it on a crappy bike or something. Low side. Ooh, hit a chevron. Hit the pole. Oh shit, caught fire. Caught fire. I want to see if there's more to that one. So red line bro, red line roo.
Oh fuck!
Yeah, your bike's totaled. Alright, so the fuel vapors, boom, hit the chevron. The fuel vapors are catching fire, so it's probably touching the hot parts of the bike. So that's a quick flash. That's all it takes. Yeah, look at it, it bent his exhaust. Completely bent it. Oh, started a brush fire. All right. Low side? You guys think it's going to be a low side? Or a panic brake? It's a blind turn. It's already a blind turn. It's a blind turn.
Oh my God. Oh.
Not enough countersteering. That's what it was. What's up, Logan? How you doing?
Oh.
See where he came from? Way over there.
Man. Are you okay? Huh?
It's Iron Man, dude.
Huh? What's wrong with the shoulder? Where?
His shoulder hurts.
Okay, take off your jacket. You went in hot. Huh? I see?
So long as he can talk, he's not as bad.
Yeah, it's not as bad, huh? Yeah.
Can be. All right. I want to show you the conditions that could lead up to this. So right now, you can't see what's on the other side of this hill. You can't see what's on the other side of this hill. So that it's the middle of a turn. So this right now, you need to start slowing down. You start realizing, hey, I need to slow down. I can't see my exit. Okay. So it turned out the exit's fine. So we're coming through the turn. You can see around the turn. You can see around this whole turn. All of a sudden, you can't see what's around the turn. When you can't see around the turn, that means there's a change in elevation, which means that you need to start paying attention a little bit extra. You can't see your exit. So it's constantly changing. I couldn't see around the turn, I slowed down. I can see around this whole turn, it's perfectly fine. I can see my exit. Now it changed again to where I can't see around the turn. So you need to slow down so just in case you don't take it too wide or take it too fast. You can't see around the turn. And now you can see around the turn. So now you can start to accelerate. But you see how he's already off the road? What the guy with the camera did was fine. He slowed down. He can see around the turn. Now you can see around the turn. You can start accelerating. But this guy did it. He just never changed his speed. He never changed his turning. He never changed anything. You have to constantly be assessing and then changing how you ride for the conditions. Oh, that sucks, Antichrist.
Oh.
What's up, Reap? How you doing?
Oh man, are you okay? Yeah.
He probably doesn't even know who he is.
Yeah.
All right, so you got chevron, sharp turn, low side. It's gonna be a low side. There it is. Oh, hell, that sucks, dude. He's got sliders. He's got bar end sliders. You can see it right there. Bar end sliders, so hopefully that'll help out. I say low side because, man, he was already way turning. And indicators before you lose traction and low side to watch out for. So there's really no indicators. There's really, I mean, the best indicator you're probably going to have right before it's almost too late is that your pegs are scraping. If you're on a sport bike and your pegs are scraping, you are leaned insanely far. That means you took the corner too quick or you're leaning just way too far for no reason. Nice, Nick. So right here, you see where the mirror is and his head is in line? So he's doing this. He's turning he's doing this. He's turning the bike and he's trying to turn. So he's pushing the bike down. When he's pushing the bike down, yeah, he can turn, but he's losing so much traction on his tires. What you want to do is have your head more and your upper body more down instead of doing this. If you're pushing the bike down like it's a supermoto, that's no good. So let's go back to this real quick. If you're pushing the bike down like it's a supermoto, it's no good. You need to lean into the bike and lean into the turn and do this. Don't push the bike down. He's pushing the bike down right now to try to make the turn. Switch it up. Move your body down a little bit. Put a little bit of counter pressure. Okay, a little counter steering right there. That's what's important. All right, let's switch back. Seems like there's a delay now. Dan, your tip about treating the bars like football goal where you aim your ball head in the direction of the turn really helped my cornering. It's more fun now. Matt, I actually got that from Moto Jitsu, so credit is due where it's deserved and all those things. Moto Jitsu, he told me that. He told me that, and it just, and then also, guys, treating like your bike like it's your girlfriend or wife or a loved one. So you don't want to push your loved one towards the ground, right? So he said, be the person that is moving in between. You're protecting your loved one, which is your bike. So you're in between the ground and the bike, so you're leaning towards it. That's another thing he told me. It's just really easy for me to remember that way, and I like the fact that he does that. And that's why I like to share in, like, not layman's terms, but relatable terms for you guys. And that was a really relatable thing for me. My rear wheel slipped out once on a corner, just a tiny bit, but gave me shivers. I leaned the bike too much and kept my body upright. Yep. Little pucker factor on you, man. So the latest YouTube member is XS Fox, so thank you. See it all the way on the other side. Let's see if I do this. XX Fox right there, the latest super chat and the latest YouTube member. I just want to say thank you again. Thank you. All right, so let's go ahead and watch this one again. So he's pushing it really far. You see how far it is? You can hear him scraping. Let's go back. You can hear him scraping his pegs. Oh, maybe not till it. Maybe that's just his engine. But yeah. Look at his body positioning right before the low side. Look how upright his upper body is. Those mirrors are so close to the ground. There's no reason why the mirrors and the bike should be that close when your body's not even leaned over. Oh, wheelie. High risk, high reward. I'm not even going to go over the wheelie one. He just looped it. That was just his thing. That just happens. This right here, this is already scary. This looks fun. This looks like a lot of fun, but this is going to be scary for a lot of new riders, and we're going to go into it real quick. Oh, Thomas Williams with the super sticker. Guys, that's a super sticker. He did a mustache super sticker. That's freaking funny. I'm going to give you a little mustache. Do I have a mustache emoji? No, I got rid of the mustache. I'll give you a beard. I'll do an A. I'll do a woo. And then there's no chevron on this video yet, but I'll do a chevron, and I got my favorite doggo. There you go. Yeah. Thank you for the donation. Thank you for the super chat. It says right there, Thomas Williams 149 with the super sticker. Speaking of super sticker type stuff, I got REVZILLA gift cards, 200, 100. REVZILLA gift cards, guys. That's going out to the patrons. So it's a giveaway on Patreon. You can also enter without having to pay for anything. There's a way to do it. It's on the Patreons. And if you become a patron, you're automatically entered. So first place is a $400 gift card. Okay. Second place is a $100 gift card. Third, fourth, and fifth, you're getting a bunch of stuff. Third place, you're getting a DDFM crew patch and a bunch of swag. And then fourth and fifth place, you're getting a bunch of swag also. We just got a whole bunch of members today, so they're automatically entered, guys. So if you became a if you became a patron today, automatically entered into it. You don't have to do anything else. And if you stay for the next month, you're automatically entered in for next month's giveaway. And like I said, right now I got an email from Get Lowered Cycles. After the stream, I'm going to start. I'm going to work on some video content ideas, and then work with possibly Get Lowered Cycles. Maybe we can get a helmet, at least to start. Let's say we can get a helmet started for first place next month, on top of all the other stuff I'm going to be giving. And then maybe if we can get it going, guys, if we can really get it going, I could get a full-on gear package of a helmet, jacket, pants, boots, and gloves. 5 things for first place. If I could totally do it, if they say no, not yet, we're not going to do that for you, I'll pony up the rest of the cash. That way first place can get a full set of gear. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. Yeah, Lady Tal, I'm going to get that van ready. We're almost at 500 patrons. I cannot wait, guys. 500 patrons. Oh my gosh. Guys, if you don't know, here, I know a lot of you understand what Patreon is, and I think you guys understand. It's like, yeah, this is for, it's a donation type thing. It's a crowdfunding type thing. Well, my Patreon's a little different. I like to do my Patreon a little different. I don't like to just make sure, like, hey, become a patron and thank you for your money. I'm not like that, okay? I'm not like that. I want you to have everything you could possibly have. I try to give back as much as I possibly can. So these are my tiers on Patreon, okay? These are my tiers on Patreon. And a lot of the $2 tier really mimics the $2 YouTube membership tier. Except for the $2 YouTube membership, you get the emojis, you get your name in green, you get a mustache for the first month, and beards for the next ones. But right here, you get 2 entries in the giveaway, 5 entries in the giveaway, 10 entries in the giveaway. And there's also a bunch of perks. So your name in the videos, you get your crew wall, you get to vote on future videos, veteran crew picture during live stream. Guys, look at it on the top of the chat. Those are all veteran crew and above. So you get your picture. If you send me your picture, you get your picture during the streams. And I do a lot of streams. So it's pretty cool to show you guys how badass you guys are. So right here, randomly picked a senior crew picture in the video, MVP, most valuable patron. I did that one for Monday's video. So guys, next week it's going to have something just like that. Early access to videos, a bunch of other stuff. So you get a bunch of stuff included. Okay, you also get the DDFMcrew.com. That's another thing I want to give you guys. So you get a bunch of cool things, okay? And hopefully you guys like it. If you want more, if you want to have, a say in like what kind of benefits and perks that you want to get, then we do Patreon meetings every other month to where we talk about that stuff. Every other month we have a Patreon meeting that every patron gets to go to, and you are an MVP that you get to go to. We talk about the future of the channel. So I give you a lot of access and a lot of control over kind of what goes on. And yeah, so the van, I forgot to mention, at 500 patrons, I'll be traveling the country. So I will travel and meet you all. And I'm an MSF rider coach, accent scene management instructor. I can do some workshops for you guys, and we're super close. 5 more patrons until that goal is met. And then we are literally waiting for the vans to be released, and I'm going to buy it. I'm already in contact with the Ford dealership. I'm going to get it going. I'm going to say, hey, as soon as you get this van, I'm going to see if I can pre-order the van. I didn't ask to pre-order. I'm going to pre-order the van, get it going, okay? All right, what happened? Yeah, she is. So let's jump back into this one. So once again, guys, if you'd like to support the channel, YouTube memberships is really cool. But if you want to enter into the $400 REVZILLA gift card giveaway for this month, it's at the end of the month. It's over. Okay, so you got less than a week. Okay, you have less than a week to enter, and that's by signing up on Patreon. No, Chris, no. I'm still trying to figure out the color of the van. It's probably going to be white or a gray, something like that. To the Discord. So the Discord, yes, beginnermotorcycletips.com is the place to go. So the link to the Discord is right there. You'll see free chat, and it says Discord. That right there will take you to everything you need. All right. Oh, he went a little wide on that one. Oh, no. You just put yourself in a bad spot. Oh, snap. Ooh, his shoulder. Oh, I thought this was just another view. All right, so we're going to go back. All right. Oh, that's crazy. That is crazy. So let me get the links to the Discord and everything set up over here. There we go. All right. I'll let you know, Matt. I definitely will. So we got a sharp turn coming up. He decided to pass up this motorcycle rider. Okay. He tried to pass up the motorcycle rider. Not a good idea. Because now you have to set up for the next turn. Because I understand there's no cars coming, but you still got to set up for this next turn. So he seems like he wanted to get into this. Yeah, he wanted to get back in this lane. So he's pushing himself back in this lane. And look how much of a lean angle he's got. So the guy with the GoPro is in a bad spot also. Because now he's got to commit to this turn fully in this lane. That's what's bad. That's what I thought was going to happen. So let's go ahead and slow-mo it. So I don't know why he straightened up. He quite possibly hit his knee or his foot, and it freaked him out and caused him to straighten up. So since he straightened up, he's going to hit the mountain. The mountain's still there. Matt Kemp, I'm not sure. I know we have quite a bit in the Discord that are from the UK, so check out the Discord and then ask that question in there. We have over 1,400 members in there. So right here, it's almost too late. Actually, it is too late. So he's going to hit the wall. That's basically what it is. And his right shoulder is going to hit the ground. You see how he stopped? The impact stopped him. All that force is going into his shoulder. So it's possibly broken clavicle, which is collarbone, and other injuries. He hit something. One second. Just double checking the front door. My dog was going crazy. My dog was going crazy. So we're gonna go back to this video right here. No, these aren't sneakers. These are I think these are riding boots. Let's see. I think these are riding shoes. If they're not, what the heck? Sorry, one second. If they're not riding shoes, then that's dumb. He's wearing regular jeans, so they probably aren't. Well, the reason why I wanted to go over this is that this is actually a proper foot position. These are proper foot positions. A lot of people, they like to ride with their heel, this portion, on the peg. So a lot of people ride with their heel on the peg. That's improper. This right here is proper, having it on the balls of your feet. And that's so that your toes, you see how close he gets on this turn? See how close he gets on this turn? So if you have your heel on this, your feet are going to get caught by the ground. So when I say he has proper foot positioning, yeah, he has proper foot positioning. Oh, we got another package. Awesome. That's what she was barking at. So proper foot positioning right there. What's not proper, I'm trying to find out how he crashed. So there's this space and time. Oh. He went over the line. I wonder what he hit. He hit something. It must have been another car. Because I don't... Here's the thing. I'm looking at a shadow. Yeah, shadow looks like a car. Yeah, I see a big shadow. The shadow is him. See, that's his front tire, and that's the bike. Okay, so this part. Oh, yeah, he hit a car. Oh, he hit a car. So what happened is, look, so here's the line. You can see the traffic going. So you got traffic, and here's the line, right? Here's the traffic, and here's the line. So it's oncoming traffic. So he crosses the line. You can see the car right here. So here's a shadow of a vehicle. Yeah, he might be swerving out of the way. So he might be swerving out of the way of a vehicle. So my best guess is that a car is attempting to pass another car, and he went to swerve around the car that's passing the other car, and he ran out and he just hit the rear end. So this right here is an angular accident. So he hit at an angle, and you see how he's being launched off to the other side. This is also an up and over angular accident. So he's going to have possible trauma to his right leg. But you see his hand right here is still on the handlebars. Look how his leg hits his hand. Probably the car turning left in front of him. Probably into that road. That's an intersection in a curve. Look at that. And then now we hit the embankment. That's a lot of impact. A lot of impact. A lot of impact. So nighttime, low visibility. We're doing wheelies. He looped it.
Oh. Holy shit.
Gotta watch. Oh! He almost clipped him. I think he did. I think he clipped the fender. Alright, so this situation should never have happened. So right here. Yeah, wheelie was a factor in that one. I'm not even going to talk about that one. The wheelie was a factor. What's up, Lies in the Skies? How you doing, boy? Yeah, don't try to pass too much when you're turning, but they created this situation. This car, take a quick look at where the car's tires are at. So let's go back. Just see how far I can go back. Okay, so this lane is closing. Okay, this lane is closing. This car, you guys are pushing the car to the outside. He's going to do something. He's going to make sure he's going to get into his lane. So you have to be aware of the merging, of everything. You're fighting against the car in this situation. This car has already centered up on this line right here. So he just rode center on this line right here. This guy decides to keep going.
Holy shit.
This car has to move out of the way. He's going to hit this. These signs aren't delicate. Cones are not delicate. They'll rip your fender off. So he's trying to get out of the way, and all these motorcyclists are creating a massive line that you can't get around. So this guy with the camera notices this. This guy with the camera notices this. He's like, oh, okay, I'm going to let him do it.
Holy shit.
This is the whole riding within a group mentality is not good. This guy should have stayed back. This car should have gotten between this guy that pretty much got hit and then the guy in front of him. Should have set back. Guys, you can be more, not defensive, but courteous drivers and riders. Be courteous. Just because you're already in your lane doesn't mean, hey, I'm just going to take it. Don't do that. That's right, the lug nut rule. Ooh, right here. All right, so what happened? So high rate of speed, low visibility. Okay. Right here, you can't see much. There's a median right here that splits off. This is a junction, so people can go straight and people can turn left. He's treating this whole road as one lane. And when he saw this median, it caught his attention, and he target fixated on it. All right, we got traffic. Merging traffic, everyone's slow. Whoa! Pothole.
Oh.
I want to know what the hell that was. We're gonna have to. Yeah, that's gotta hurt. I think it might have been a tire. Let's go back. It's a freaking rock. Oh, I'd be so pissed too. So a rock. It's a giant rock or a sandbag or something. So this vehicle, this probably like really nice bag of concrete also, yeah. This nice car hit it. That's that dust. Oh. So it damaged 2 vehicles and then really hurt him.
Oh. Ah.
Alright, high rate of speed. Chevron's in a corner, low side. Low side, low side, low side, low side, low side. And he freaking saved it too. Low side, guys, low side. Too much speed, angle. We're not racing out here on the road. Good idea, Jim. So right here, we're lane filtering. I heard a dog. Dog barking at him. All right, intersection, intersection. Okay, slow down a little bit. Good, good. Oh, there it is. Oh, he didn't even try to turn. Didn't even try to swerve. See you later, Shocktopus. That's gotta hurt your hand. Didn't even try to swerve on that one. Oh yeah. I said it, but yeah, there's definitely parked cars. Look at this right here. So it's intersection, kind of relaxed. You see somebody pulling out right there. Swerve to the left. Look at his hand. Okay. This right here, you can definitely, it's called the skier's thumb. It's a skier's thumb. So see his thumb, how it's like this? That right there, you can easily break your thumb. That's how his hand is smashed into there. You can easily break your thumb doing that. Also crushing your fingers, all your phalanges. Could definitely crush those. There's enough impact to, look at his thumb. It doesn't even look like it's moving. It might be dislocated. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's a learner. He's a learner. Everyone, I mean, it happens. Oh, you meant learner bike versus super. Okay, okay. All right, rain. Low traction, low visibility. There it is. Too much rear brake with 0 traction. Don't touch my camera. Is he gonna steal it? Did he take it? No, he couldn't have taken it because then he wouldn't be able to upload it. All right, that was rear brake. You see that? Watch how his front handlebars stay in line. They're going straight, and all of a sudden, sliding. It looks, and it just loses everything and just bloop, goes out. Oh. Oh. All right, let's go. That was another one. No, the GoPro fell off. So lost traction again. Acceleration before turning. Yeah, it's his knee. You see how he's limping? His knee hurts.
Kurwa mać.
Could be a manhole cover. That is a definite. I saw one too. That's a definite change of roadway. So there's the big one, but then there's a little one right here. So it might be the water or the sewage. I think it's just. I just think it's too much acceleration while turning.
Kurwa mać.
Low. Slow. Very good. Low side. He had very good body positioning though. See the difference between what we've been watching where you can see the mirrors and the guy's like upright, the bike is super low. He's actually low right here. So this was just, it's at a track and he's pushing the limits. And it just lost traction. That's just one of those instances. But he's looking through the turn. He's low. The bike's low. Everything's low. He's doing everything he possibly can.
Oh!
Oh, can't tell much other than the fact he's going really fast. Probably a tank slapper. Thomas. Love it, dude. So high speed right now. It's high speed.
Oh, night.
See you later, Simon.
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna go back real quick. So high speed, we got a lot of change in, you got sun just hitting you in the face. Shadow, no shadow. Oh, target fixated. Target fixated.
Yeah.
You have to fight your own. So when it comes to target fixation and all these other things, you really have to fight what your body wants to do. Your body wants to stare at what's there. You have to go against that. You really have to go against that. All right, group ride a little bit too close for what they're going to be doing. It's an easy way to crash. This guy looks like a new rider. He's just doing his own thing. He's not riding like an idiot.
Oh putain, merde.
Oh, that bike is gone.
Oh merde.
So these guys got the same jacket. That's neato.
Merde. Ça va? Ta jambe?
Oh, his leg. Oh, his leg's broken.
Ça va?
He snapped his leg. You see how it's curved up, the knee, and then how the leg is almost flat? There's only so much your gear can do.
Ta jambe?
I want to see if there's more to that one. So Mr. Drake. MT09.
Oh night.
Oh,
All
wrong.
right. So just
Okay, that's not what I was.
Ça va?
Mr. Drakenhoff. Did they get it wrong? Yeah, they got it wrong. Let's see. So it might be... Nope, not that one.
Ta jambe?
Oh my god!
Oh, he looped it. Go in front. There's nothing. There's nothing on that video.
Are you good? Are you good? Yeah. Are you good?
You get it? Yeah. Copyrighted music. Nope, we ain't doing that. All right. How's everybody doing? Got papers on the ground. How's everybody doing? All right, so it's time for the questions and stuffs. We've been streaming for 2 hours and 16 minutes. I'll do a full 2 hours and 30 minutes, so about 14 more minutes of Q&A, and then it's time for me to get back to work. And I just like doing this stuff. I love doing these live streams. It's a lot of fun. I get to actually answer your questions. I did one a little early today. That way I can get some of the Euro brass. But guys, we just hit 100,000 subscribers right there. 100,000. We have 100,037 subscribers now. It's amazing. Amazing. We're at 495 patrons, which at 500 patrons, that will unlock the achievement to travel the United States. So guys, I'm super excited about that. I'm getting a 2024 Transit van. I sold my car 2 months ago. I don't have a car, so all I have is a motorcycle. So I cannot wait. I cannot wait to travel and ride around in this badass van. Thank you, Jim Grady. Thank you so much. We're at 72 YouTube members. We got a whole bunch of new DDFM First Responder members at the 199 level. So at the 199 level, you get the mustache, you get the beard, you get the green name, you get all the emojis. See you later, Ken. You get all the emojis, you get all that stuff, guys. You get all that stuff. So if you'd like to become a YouTube member, just click that join button. We also got the Patreon. We also have super chats. We actually had a few super chats today. Okay, Thomas with the latest one. All right, so isn't there a rule when you can have a small... yeah, you can. I just don't want to deal with the bull-oney. This video is probably going to get copyright claimed because out of the two major crash compilations that we watched, one of them's probably going to get flagged on this channel. So every single super chat, every single donation, everything. The YouTube memberships mean a lot. They actually offset a lot of the stuff. But right now we're having a giveaway. We got a giveaway. Once again, REVZILLA gift cards, guys. REVZILLA gift cards for the patrons. There's a giveaway. All the stuff that you need to know about the giveaway is on Patreon. It's on Patreon. So there you go. Join up on Patreon. Enter to win a $400 first place REVZILLA gift card. All right? So there you go. All right. South Carolina, yes. So there's a... When it comes to the 500 patron thing and then traveling... once it gets closer and closer and closer and I can plan it all out, I'm going to be asking the patrons what states I should go to. So there you go. So if you want to have access to vote for that, let's do it. We're going to figure out the route together and work on it. Oh no, Chris, you shaved your beard. Oh no. Vorpini, are 500cc good beginner bikes? Yes, 500 is about the sweet spot. It's still decently powerful enough as a beginner that you're gonna have to work yourself to it, and then you're gonna grow into it, and then even as more of a novice rider, you're still gonna love the 500cc. Let's see, New York. Yeah, New York. Shave my beard when I get to 1,000 patrons. Okay. I'll think about it. Fit test was coming up. Can't have... yeah. Fit test sucks. Then how are you able to have it for 4 years? You only have to do fit test every, 4 years? 5 years? Or did you get away with it? Gotta come see me in Missouri. Yeah, fat boy. Fat boy boogie. Yeah, there's a plan, guys. There's a plan involved. I gotta get the van first. I gotta do all that stuff, and then we're gonna figure all that out. So the giveaway, Tom, the very last day of July is when it's cut off. And then 1 week after that, I'll be doing a live stream for the giveaway. just like I did last time for the patrons. So guys, just, yeah, double check. If you are a patron, you will get access to that live stream, and then the winner will be announced, and then I will message the winner, and there's a whole deal on that. Who's calling me? 1-800. 1-800, I ain't answering. You do fit test annually. Oh, you were working. Chris. Street Bob, Dyna, or Softail? The new Softail. Okay, the Softail Street Bobs, the new Softail stuff. They have better technology, better suspension, better everything. So I would probably go with something new. Matt Kemp says I'm hoping to do some first aid courses. We also have something called Biker Down in the UK. I can't wait. Will be interesting to compare to your training. Yeah, that'd be awesome. I'd love to see the notes and compare the notes on that. I hope you do take those classes. That would really help out anybody that you've come across. Any controversial points in the first responder world? Things like what order you should do things, when to move helmet, etc. Does everyone agree on most stuff? Usually everyone agrees on most stuff. When it comes to like what my scope of practice is that I'll do a lot more than what is required, because that's within my scope of practice. As a bystander, the main thing is you don't want to remove the helmet unless it's a full face and they're not breathing. Those two things have to be in play. If they're not breathing and have a 3/4 helmet, then you still don't take it off. Most of the stuff people agree on, but there's definitely different types. You know, American Heart Association has something different than the other heart associations, and other, you know, Red Cross has different than American Heart. You know, it's just, there's a bunch of different things out there. But for the most part, it's ABCs: airway, breathing, circulation. When am I giving away the first aid kits? Next month, and they're called trauma kits. First aid is like little band-aids. We're doing trauma kits, boy. You might want to do a fat boy. Dude, Robert, I hope so. I hope we get 5 more patrons. That'd be awesome. I'll be announcing it. Does your bike have a pass button where it flickers your high beams off and on? I've noticed people seem to get pissy about the feature on some bikes. I think they're just being... I do, Cole. I have that feature on my bike. I just choose never to use it. It's just... if I'm going to pass somebody, I already made the decision that I'll go and do it with whatever they're doing. I'm not going to indicate to them to slow down or anything like that. I'm not doing any of that stuff. I'm just going to do it. Rider jeans, yes or no? I used to have, and I still have, a pair of motorcycle rider jeans. They're just denim with Kevlar lining. Still good, very good. You're going to have better abrasion resistance with leathers, but it's way better than just regular jeans. Regular jeans is just cotton that's just going to shred the moment it touches the ground. Greg Owens, any big difference between Harley Riding Academy and a standard MSF course? Harley counts as MSF credit, but it's 8 hours longer and at least around me a bit cheaper. All right, so the Harley Riding Academy is basically the MSF. It's the MSF. It's in conjunction with the MSF. It's 8 more hours because you do you don't do the you do the in class. Okay, so there's an 8-hour in class, a little bit more compared to some of the MSF. The MSF, you're gonna have like an online, like a e-course. So there you're gonna have that class, that e-course portion inside a class, and it's a little bit more Harley centric. Okay, so they're gonna be talking about Harley stuff for the most part. But yeah, it's the same thing in terms of the exercises you do, and you're gonna get an MSF book and all that stuff. You're just gonna get Harley stuff also. Overpants are good. Overpants usually has some armor in it, so they're different than chaps. Overpants has armor, and they offer a little bit of abrasion resistance. Chaps only offer the front abrasion resistance and weather resistance, so it removes the cold wind. So if you ride in cold wind, leather chaps really block that wind, and your legs will stay nice and warm. I know it is a long way, but would love to see you down at FLMM in November. If the van comes in, I'm able to retrofit it and get it all ready. That could possibly be the first portion of the DDFM tour, is just the FLMM, and then we'll see about what we can do after that. I would really like to go. I really would. I really, 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 really would. Let's see. Tips on everyday commuting on a motorcycle, Ivo. Tips on everyday commuting. There's so much, man. There's so much. I've made so many tip videos on that. Everyday commuting. At the end of the day, you need to assess every risk, manage every risk, and then improve your skills to basically mitigate those risks. So you need to be on the lookout. You need to zone in, not zone out. And I'm using a lot of keywords here, but that's the thing, is that there's just so much out there. There's so much to do. Everyday commuting, that involves a lot of traffic. It involves a longer distance on roads. You really got to look out for intersections, because that's where a lot of things happen with other vehicles. So intersections are going to be the worst thing when it comes to commuting. So really watch out for people turning left in front of you or merging lanes into you. I took the Harley MSF course and it was great, but he prepared to be bombed with Harley ads and sales. Yep, that's what it is. That's what it is. Know any manufacturers that have an extensive, big, and tall line for textile-style rider jackets? No, I don't. No, I don't. REVZILLA, you could probably go on REVZILLA and search by that. Yeah, hit that like button, guys. I just wish other dealers would be as easy to get test ride as HD. Local Honda place won't even let you ride Africa Twin. Yeah, it's weird. I noticed that with a lot of the foreign bikes, you know, like Honda, Japanese, Honda, Kawasaki, and yeah, there's not a lot. There's not a lot when it comes to that. Indian Motorcycle has demo events. Indian Motorcycle has demo events, and they also do demo rides also. So you might want to check them out too. But yeah, it's so weird. I really would love to go to one of those places and then test ride like the Africa Twin. I would love to test ride a few things and do some videos for you guys, but like there's no demo events. There's nothing that I could do when it comes to that. Oh, they get it on credit. They don't actually own the bikes. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. So Emmett, I recommend boots that will cover part of the shin. So it could be higher, small shin type boots. And I have Icon 1000 Elsinores, but there's definitely a bunch out there. I've got a Rebel 500, same as Nikki. A tip to improve visibility is to flip the mirrors. Yeah. Definitely could flip the mirrors. Yeah, that might work. Awesome, Tommy. Thank you. Oh, yeah. So, Bob, the sport bikes, that's probably because they're like super dangerous for just anybody to go ride. Yeah. So, guys, I'm going to be heading out. So, if you guys want to be entered into the REVZILLA $400 giveaway, there you go. If you want access to the Discord, okay, here's the link to all the Discord stuff. So it's a free Discord. Free Discord. If you'd like to join, swing on by, click beginnermotorcycletips.com and join on up. So this is the Discord. This is live right now. We got a bunch of people in here. I wonder how many people are in here. How many people do we have? How many people do we have? 1,415. We just got Tilbird to join. Tilbird just joined. Heyo. Bye, babe.